Greetings, this is I, the Dalek Emperor. Welcome back to another Dalek Reacts. Today we are reacting to 268B, Lost in the Dark Dimension again. Yes, this is part number 3. Let's observe it. All credit will go to season 26B. Let's observe. Okay. Here is the video. Let us observe it now.
Is just as expendable as the defendants.
Your Honor, I beg your forgiveness. As a cat has 9 lives, I have the advantage of a few more, and I don't intend to...
9 lives? More lives than a... Yeah, a cat has 9 lives. That's more than you'll ever have, Doctor.
One from number 6 just yet.
Get roasted! Anyway, Storm, I presume you got that joke.
Yes, you roasted him, Dalek Emperor, congratulations.
Thank you.
Brigadier? Brigadier? Where are you?
I believe the Brigadier's in another dimension.
Hey, you! Wait a minute.
Doctor!
Ace.
I told you it was Ace.
Really,
Doctor, you spoke of the involvement of some other party. Speak more of this matter, I implore you.
Would I be alone in finding it an unnerving coincidence in the fact that the compound from which the plague is generated can only be found in a spore that's natural to only the swamps of this planet?
Is this so?
I'm afraid it is. And is it not also the case that the mining corporation of your planet, notorious for their cavalier tactics, have been negotiating to buy out the mineral deposits on Jassix 5 for some time now? Your Honor, I call my first witness the head of the said mining corp, or should I say the true cause behind so many wasted lives.
Brigadier?
Doctor, is that you?
Your Honor, I beg your most learned indulgence. May we adjourn for a few minutes, please?
Time to bring some pawns into play.
We are not your pawns, whoever you are. I've no idea who this person is, by the way. Still no idea.
So, yes. Why was Ace sent back to the past?
You were always good at making fires. Like or 9 matches, whatever you could find.
You're not making a lot of sense, Professor.
Ah, yes, but I am. Bit by bit, your memory is coming back. Why else would you call me Professor?
Sorry?
Don't worry.
What is this place?
Anywhere and nowhere. It's where Time Lords come to die. Well,
Wait, what? You're dead? That doesn't make any sense.
this one at least. In a very short time, I'll just fade away.
Oh
Taking a
no!
memory.
Time Lords? Sounds as though you live forever.
Well, if this is what immortality is, I wouldn't recommend it. Death catches up with all of us eventually. Gallifreyans have an escape clause, but nothing lasts forever. I owe you a bit of an explanation, don't I? You were one of my traveling companions. Ace by name. Ace by nature. My father
And
bravest
apparently Ace by baseball bat. How many times do we have to deal with bloody Ace and her bloody baseball bat?
I've ever known. And you'd have left me. It doesn't matter how, why, or when.
Glad we got Sylvester McCoy in this.
You've just been a bit unlucky compared to the others. Very unlucky. I suppose you could say that I finally met my match. I thought I was infallible. Nothing could touch me. I was proved wrong.
It seems he was proven very wrong, Emperor. Correct.
You paint a vivid picture, Brigadier Grimm, to say the least. Sounds so final.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings.
No last meal, no final requests. Not even time to compose a particularly witty epitaph.
Is there no way you could just, well, escape?
Not exactly.
Escape? I pride myself in being able to outwit most things, but even someone as talented as me finds it impossible to avoid the inevitable. Daleks, you say? Could be worse, I suppose.
Worse, one of them's a tank.
Yes, quite.
Leaves nothing but a...
Dalek Storm, is not a tank, are you?
No, I'm more than just that. I am an elite model of special weapons Daleks. I have survived the void and came out normal and as superior as ever on the other side, without any impurities inflicting upon me. So do not ever refer to me as a tank. How dare you, Brigadier?
pile of ash when it hits something.
Yes! Yes, thank you, Brigadier. I'd forgotten what a knack you have for destroying optimism. It's been blown up, torn apart, stolen, thrown down, cliffs flooded. I've never actually lost the TARDIS before. Whenever anything's happened to it in the past, there's always been a bit of it left. If my past self can find what's left of it, he can start to fight back.
Bugger!
Doctor?
Looks like you're in trouble.
Allow me a single moment of despair to contemplate my demise.
What was it you used to say? When I say run?
She's a friend of yours, Brigadier. Yeah.
You. Come with me.
Now look here.
You dropped them when you leapt into the vortex. Now move.
Please take him. He's all yours. Lethbridge Stewart, you're safer in my past.
Well, what's going on?
You were the only chance I had. I projected part of my mind into yours as I died. And the Time Lords must have intervened. They always do. Sent you back to the point in your life you'd have reached just as though you'd never met me. I knew that wherever I was, your mind would act like a beacon, calling me to you. Even if I didn't know it, my instinct would be to save you. Guard the knowledge of the creature I put in your head. If it knew that the memory of its existence survived, that there was a chance I could use it against it, it would have hunted you down, killed you.
Oh no! Don't die, 7th Doctor! You're not meant to die yet! You're meant to die when you became the 8th
But I found a way
Doctor.
back into reality. I sensed it would. That seems to be a habit of mine.
Explain!
Knowing what's happened before it happens. Call it Time Lord's intuition. It's altered the history of the Earth. But if it hadn't, he would have found me, I suppose.
The Master? Who is
You've been
it?
driven mad by the voices in your head.
The Doctor!
Excellent, gentlemen. Truly excellent work. Instigate cryogenic suspension. We don't want any escape attempts like their predecessor now, do we?
Inside.
What's going on? Where's she taking him?
Is this really necessary?
You're my only link to finding the Doctor.
How many times do you want to hear it? He's in the vortex.
That's not the man I knew.
Who are you,
It's a Time
anyway?
Lord. It's quite possible.
Quiet. Get under cover, quick.
How can you trust
I
her
wouldn't
if you
if I
don't
were
know
you.
who she is?
Am I-
Look!
I was about to ask the exact same question, Emperor.
Summerfield, please. Please help us.
It's us, Summerfield.
We managed to escape.
But they hurt us.
Summerfield.
Please, Summerfield, help us.
Those are my troops.
Didn't you notice their eyes? We've got to get out of here.
Is that your voice I hear? Old friend?
Oh dear. Well, they're doomed.
There's got to be something I can do.
Tell him. The creature, it's using our mind. All the knowledge it craved. Everything it needed.
It found it in us.
There's not much time.
Well, what's going on? Well, he's giving him back his memories. Okay.
The voices. That noise. They're gone.
He knows everything about the creature now. Go, before it's too late. For all of us.
Oh no!
You should have been spared that, Dorothy. I'm so very sorry.
I don't think she was ever meant to exist. My name's always been Ace.
Indeed it has. It's also been Sophie Aldred. It's baseball
How do you do?
bat
I'm the
time.
doctor. I never thought social etiquette could be this dangerous.
Doctor?
Get down!
Grenades! Why is there need there?
I am the epitome of style. People try to emulate me throughout the world. My lectures, my speeches, my every thought. All catalogued, filed, stored for posterity. I have ascended the political ranks. Prime Minister of England, now Governor of Central Europe. I offer medicine, cures for diseases they haven't even discovered yet. I give them hope, and yet I grow so bored with it all. Come out of the shadows, Snyder. I can hear your hormones squeaking.
Mr. Hawkspur,
Okay, I don't exactly know what that's got to do with anything.
the royal party are about to arrive at the main hall. The world delegates have been seated. The banquet can begin.
Very well. They shall be the first to know of the fate I've decided.
Fate, Mr. Hawkspur? Of what?
Mankind, Snyder. Mankind.
We were eco-troops, trained to move into sectors as ozone depletion set in. Our job was to pick up the remains, human or otherwise. When the last soldier was killed, we were brought in as nothing more than substitutes. Something to show the surviving civilians that they were safe. I knew we were nothing more than cannon fodder. It was a game to that creature, cat and mouse. It was near the end. There were only a few of us left.
What do you mean? So it looks like they did something with Earth.
Then there seemed to be hope. He just appeared. Nobody asked how he got there. Then when he started to save lives, he became the answer to everyone's prayers.
You mean the doctor?
It's not the same man. But now, I can tell it's him.
Oh.
He said that
Look
you've never
out!
lost the TARDIS completely. Something about how, even when it's been blown up, there's always a bit of it left.
Haven't you noticed that the inside of the church is bigger than the outside?
Well, you see now.
Oh, modesty, Brigadier. We're all prone to the odd moment of unbelievable stupidity. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's the TARDIS library.
But doesn't that help us in any way?
Only if you want to borrow a book. Hawkspur must have tried to dimensionally displace it. But even he wasn't powerful enough to do that to a TARDIS. There's nothing in the library that could help. Unless
what?
You know, an Englishman without his castle is like a Time Lord without his TARDIS. I think there still might be a few battlements left.
Doctor!
Oh no! No! We got captured!
He's torn me through time, practically destroyed my TARDIS, and pulled my mind apart. I think it's about time I was formally introduced to Professor Hawkspur, don't you? Alex, dear, I've always fought my own battles, and I admit that if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here now. I don't want to lead you to your death. I'll understand if you turn back now. I have to go on. I have to warn you, this could be the last battle for both of us.
Seems fair. Oh God, no! British World world leaders. I know who that is. That's Clinton. Bill Clinton.
Your Majesty,
yes,
my
I
lord.
do question the design and art style with these characters.
Yes, they are very weird, Emperor. I mean, seriously, why though?
Ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for your next speaker, our host for the evening, Prime Minister Hawkspur, OBE.
I thought hard about how to address you all as equals, but seeing as though you're not, I won't bother. No, this is not a joke. You face your destruction and you applaud it? You're not worthy of the air you breathe. You torture and destroy indigenous species. You wipe out all the vegetation. And when I accelerate the process, not only do you praise me, you reward me for my efforts. What kind of life form can function like this and still dare to call itself intelligent? Look amongst yourselves to see the answer. You know I yearn to be like a human. I strive to achieve the likeness, the mannerisms. Now I find it repellent. I destroyed this planet once. My mistake was to question whether the genocide was necessary. Now I know the answer. I suggest you pray to whatever gods you believe in. You're about to find out whether they exist.
Well, here we go. Yes, the Dalek invasion has begun.
Nobody gets out of here alive.
Mr. Hawkspur! Mr. Hawkspur, wait!
Be sure to make no exceptions.
Oh boy. What will end? Well, humanity is doomed. Yep, humanity is doomed. Well, anyways, let's continue. It's like a, oh no! How shocking. Anyways.
Basic TARDIS dynamics. Apart from the 4 console rooms, the engine room, the power room, and the library all have secondary control consoles.
Oh, Brigadier. Ah, yes, units, yes. Like, Gordon and Batman. That was the iconic duo back in the day, the 4th Doctor and Brigadier. And the 3rd Doctor as well, yeah.
Hello, Brigadier. The transmitter's fixed. Only problem is that the directional tune is done for. I've linked it up. It can be operated from the console.
You said it could be our last battle. I was determined to go out with style.
My dear chap, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Alex, it's me. Quick, help me get out of this. Alex? Alex?
Oh dear.
Such theatricality from one so young. I admire your spirit. Sorry to use such a cliche, but resistance is useless. Do you appreciate the power of mind control?
Oh dear.
No? I didn't myself until my science division managed to clone me. The results were, well, interesting.
How interesting.
Flesh but no bone. Biomorphic. We're all shape changers. And when I found the gallery of alien terrors that the Doctor has witnessed in his mind, I began to experiment. Daleks, Cybermen, Ice Warriors. I think it's time to put my other selves to use.
Wait. So you infected them, so you twisted the mind of Daleks and all the other enemies of the Doctor, so you could get what you want, power. So they aren't even real Daleks then.
Yes, apparently they stole DNA from me.
Well, that explains everything.
I tire of your species. When I've cleansed the Earth, I'll create the new order in life and structure.
You're mad.
Quite possibly.
Manipulated me into joining him. I was brainwashed, but I managed to escape easily, then joined your empire soon after the paradox was fixed.
We're just receiving pictures of the invasion of London. I repeat, the invasion of London that is taking place as we speak. Casualties are high. Many of the wounded are being moved from London Central as that area has now been declared a danger zone. It's believed that martial law will be put into operation within the hour.
This is basically a free for all. In my opinion, yes, this is my kind of world.
Prime Minister Hawkspur is, at present, unavailable for comment. And we're just receiving word that BBC Three News reporter Tony McCabe has been killed at Oxford Circus covering the invasion.
Are you all right? Come
What's happening? Hello? Hello? Control?
Right there. Well, they're all dead. Victory is ours. That is not what we do. We don't set skeletons on fire. We shoot at them, they show their skeletons, and they die.
not got much time. You quite certain you know what to do, Brigadier?
Have I ever let you down yet, Doctor?
This isn't the time to start.
Oh dear. We finally meet.
Doctor!
You were expecting someone else?
Doctor, I was expecting you. As any puppeteer knows, when you pull the strings, the marionette will dance.
You're hardly what I expected a being composed entirely of chronal energy to look like, you know.
Nor you, a Time Lord.
Touché. I'm curious about one thing.
Please, ask whatever you will.
How did you find me at the Pharaoh Center?
I knew of your many deaths on Earth, Doctor. I killed you once, remember that?
Not the kind of thing one could easily forget.
The death of your first body was in the Arctic wastes. Not the most accessible way to find you. And as for the third at unit headquarters, even I admit the security would have been difficult to overcome. The fourth was the easiest.
And the best.
So I bought the place and waited for you. There you were, dangling like a broken puppet. How could I let such a mind as yours suffer such an ignoble death when I had so many uses for it?
I'll ask you once, Hawkspur. Are you intent on destroying every living species on this planet?
But of course!
You offer me no choice. As it was, the Earth was slowly destroying itself. It deserves far better than you to induce its final death throes.
This planet is under my control. It's my right to do with it as I will.
Well, not if we have anything to say about it. We'll just turn against you and destroy you.
If you see it as your right, then I challenge it.
Did he just...
What's this, Doctor?
Did that MF just bitch slap?
Yes, apparently he did.
Okay.
Chivalry?
Again? Stop bitch slapping people, bitch. I'm just kidding.
If you're truly the gentleman you claim to be, Hawkspur, accept the challenge, or are you simply a coward?
If it's a noble demise you desire, Doctor, then so be it.
But okay. The Doctor does not use weapons alone.
One at each corner?
That doesn't make any sense. Why is the Doctor using a weapon?
As soon as Hawkspur gets near it, hit this button.
What does that do?
It boosts the signal to the TARDIS console, the vortex opens up, and bang! No more Hawkspur.
So it's an open-ended transmitter?
Ready, Doctor?
In the words of a Ninth Doctor.
What do we do now?
Pray that the lessons with Serrano pay off.
But surely there must be something we could...
Perhaps this is the last battle after all. I have to finish what I've started.
What? Yeah, I told you we're not even real Daleks.
No!
Don't worry, my dear. They'll find these forms far more comfortable.
On guard!
Bravo, Doctor, bravo! But not good enough.
How can he set us free?
He hasn't. As soon as he's finished with the Doctor, I think we're next.
Silence!
You can't concentrate on controlling them and keep up the fight. Come on!
I don't think I like the sword fightings. It seems a bit cliche. And also the animation is a bit weird.
Ace, come back!
will be exterminated!
Dorothy?
There goes one. Oh no, they're not real Daleks, they're just transformed into Dalek Survive. Reality-altering things. New passwords, or they're just cloaking devices for humans. I didn't know we even had that kind of technology yet. I guess probably might make that in the future, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Quick, get in, down. The kickback on that's opened the bullet wound.
Move over.
You can't drive this.
Just try and stop me. Where did you get that launcher?
Another leftover from unit. Now put your foot down. We have to get back to the church as fast as we can.
You do realise it was behind.
What's the matter? Can't face the prospect of defeat, Hawkspur?
What?
Perhaps it is you who would be asking yourself that question, Doctor.
Pylons are tuned into the TARDIS console. If we could just find the right button to activate it, the Doctor might have a chance. What's wrong?
Again,
Cybermen.
I do question the animation side of things, but okay.
Of course! The lightning rods! They gave you the energy to escape from the time vortex.
That seems a bit odd. Why?
They can also take it away.
Chill, Naruto.
You can never defeat me, Doctor.
Yeah, this feels a bit too anime, not gonna lie. What the hell's with the running?
You don't know what I am.
A creature of chaos and death. That's enough for me to know I have to destroy you, Hawkspur.
Again. This feels a bit like a video game.
That was too easy.
Hey, what?
No, I've always been too squeamish.
Oh boy. It's tentacle time.
It would be reckless to say I wasn't expecting you.
We could blow them away with the missile launcher.
There's only one major flaw in your plan.
We only had 2 rockets. I think I I just found a distraction.
You can just pull up beside me and just go there and fix the damn thing.
We need. Come on!
I'm running again. On that wall reminded me of the Overlook Hotel from Shining. Oh.
Dorothy?
You're free of it now, Alex. Don't worry. It lost control of you when Hawkspur's body died.
Hawkspur?
Wait, when did he die? He's not dead yet, is he? Oh dear.
Alex? No, not like this. Please, no.
I love
you, Alex.
Yes, indeed. Rest in peace, Alex. F's in chat, boys.
No, I won't let it kill both of you.
Ace, no! It's time this ended.
Oh my god, everybody's dying.
Get to the console, Brigadier. Go!
Yep, get to the console. Don't do a thing. Don't do the, why would you let me do this? Think, Doctor, think!
Die, Doctor! Die!
Rest in peace. normal.
The quality of the air that we all breathe automatically affects the quality of our lives.
Oh. And where's the doctor?
Doctor!
Oh no.
Did I die a noble death this time?
Probably.
Don't let it end like this, Doctor.
Whatever kind of crusade 'tis we've been leading, you cannot let it end like this.
The end? No. It's a new beginning.
Regeneration,
Ace.
Professor!
The timeline is returned to normality. Yay! That's better.
Professor? Why won't you answer any of my questions?
Rest, brave knight. Though the battle is not won, your life is never ending. For you saw and touched the sun.
How come he's dead? What are you doing here? You were...
Was I?
But you...
Did I?
But the Brigadier...
Oh, he's probably in Geneva, playing at being an official ambassador. You know what he's like.
Damn, that was...
What about some of them?
Back in the right timeline. Back where she belongs. As are we all. Who knows? We might even meet her again one day. And Alex. What do you remember about Alex?
Alex? Alex who?
Exactly.
If time is altered, your life momentarily takes a different direction. But something will always snap it back into the right place eventually. It can be as cruel as it can be kind. Trust me. It was never meant to be. And if this planet is to be destroyed, mankind will make it all on its own. Without any help from that creature. Whatever it may have been. Come on, Ace. Cheer up. It'll all be a memory soon. Then even that will fade away. There's a universe out there to explore. Let's see what makes it tick.
There are worlds out there where the sky is burning, where the sea's asleep and the rivers dream. People made of smoke and cities made of song. Somewhere there's danger, somewhere there's injustice, and somewhere else the tea's getting cold. Come on, Doctor, we've got work to do.
The old classic line from Ace and the Seventh Doctor. Well, that was impressive. What did you think of that storm?
I was definitely killing things and definitely doing a lot of extermination. It was impressive.
Yes, I found the animation to be a bit, well, some of the bits to be a bit goofy and a bit insane-erino. The animation was a bit clunky and not the greatest thing I've seen when it comes to animation. It feels more like a flash animation, but overall it was pretty good. I enjoyed a lot of it.
Sorry, didn't really make much sense, but it was alright.
as you requested. The SS Grace Point, the largest luxury cruise liner in the galaxy, catering for thousands of holidaymakers from all four corners of the cosmos. Or loads of aliens, as you so delicately put it.
Oh, what's this? So they basically went to Comic-Con.
Where are we going?
I want to meet the captain. I've heard a lot about this chap. Never met him, though. Absolute genius. Built this cruise liner business up by himself from scratch, you know. And apparently, he's this close to embarking on his first time travel cruise.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh dear. Wait, how did he survive? Oh boy. Wow, that was really good. Thank you, Season 2 6B. Well, anyway, my fellow subjects, see you all in the next video then.
Farewell, humans.
Yes, farewell, humans. And Daleks alike. Thanks all for the enjoyable video today. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Dalek Empire. Or you will be exterminated. There will be no resistance. I am the God of all